There are some easy decisions you get in life. Well, before placing your bets today, all you need to know is the winningest handicapper of all time, Joe Duffy's Picks, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com, just so happens to be the hottest handicapper in the world. Joe Duffy's Picks is 11-3 with all football wise guy plays. Washington State, Alabama, Duke, Nebraska, Bowling Green over among your winners yesterday in Wise Guy Plays. That's how we've done it for 27 years. 6 of the 7 NFL winners today go at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, so you might want to buy very early. No, you do want to buy very early. We're shredding the bookmakers again in every sport. In the NFL, 8-2 the last 10, including the Falcons already in on Thursday. Yes, get those 7 winners, led by 4 Wise Guy Plays, which were 4-0 last week. We've hit our only NFL bet this week, as we said, on the Falcons. Interconference Total of the year, though, our only play late is the Broncos-Seahawks. One of our Wise Guy Plays, a great situational bet that clearly screams that the line is way off. We explain in the analysis, as we always do. Not just a total mentioned above, but there's also another total that makes no sense. However, it will make plenty of dollars. We explain in sharp player detail, intel. We give you the intel that the sharp players have at www.offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. Well, your NFL winner for today is to go with New England minus the 14 against Oakland. Now, clients who have been with Joe Duffy's Picks going as far back as my 1988 score phone days, and we know we've had people around since the turn of the century back in the free scoreboard days and whatnot, but people have been with me 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and going on 30 years. You know that I rarely like to bet large chalks in the NFL, and quite frankly, this isn't a premium play, so this isn't an official bet. But one of the things, now I will say the exception, what has taken me in the rarefied air in the past few years in college football is we've gotten better and better and better. We've discovered some college football metrics in which the big favorite is actually a pretty good play, but in the NFL, big dogs are obviously generally the play. We've got it all at offshoreinsiders.com, but today is the exception. Oakland's Derek Carr does have a nice upside, just not today. His biggest issue is total QBR is 4.2 in blitz, which is the second lowest in the NFL. Now that weakness falls perfectly into the wheelhouse of Bill Belichick, who will exploit that. Will New England overlook their overmatched foe? Well, this is the Pats' first home game, and their only one in the first 4 games, so I say a trap game is very unlikely. Oakland's defense has allowed 40 carries for 200 yards, so don't look for their defense to keep this one close. Houston had 151 yards rushing between the tackles. All but 13 of Adrian Foster's 136 yards were between the tackles. So yet again, Patriots' alleged genius head coach has an obvious liability to attack. Oakland's going to travel 2,679 miles to Foxborough. Yes, traveling across 3 time zones and playing a 10 a.m. game is a true angle. It's a 10 a.m. game according to their own body clock, that is, where New England, of course, will be in their 1 o'clock local time their body clock is. Yep, as much as I don't normally like to lay the big number in the NFL, we do today. So continue with that 11-3 football wise guy. Run the Grandmaster, Joe Duffy's Picks, www.offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com.